Hey guys, the Escaper here, back again with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be finishing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. So I know we've already completed Ruin, we got the ending where we fell down in the elevator, then my girl Roxy Wolf was like there, asking if Casey was alright, but this is a Five Nights at Freddy's game, there's going to be secrets, and yeah, we've got a lot of stuff left to do, basically. I've been off camera, trust me, this would have been boring, I've been collecting all the items, it turns out you do need to get the wet floor signs. I started collecting all those. And yeah, basically in this video, there's 4 things we have to get to. We're gonna do a secret mini game that will allow us to be able to help Glamrock Chica. We're gonna finally, after all this time, people have been waiting for like, how long has it been? Almost 2 years since the Security Breach originally came out. We're gonna finally be finding Glamrock Bonnie. And then, near the end of the video, there's 2 alternate endings. 2 alternate endings that we need to get to. So, yeah, stick around for that, and let's just get right into it. Alright, so to start with fixing Glamrock Chica, you're going to want to get to this part in Chapter 4 where you first lure her away over there on with the camera. And normally you'd run in here and it'd start a chase scene with her. That's what I did when I made the video. But you're actually going to want to go around here, and there's going to be this bathroom here. The ladies' room, but it's okay. We play as a girl, so it's okay for me to go in. If you go into the stalls here, okay, so there's gonna be this secret area, I guess. And there's gonna be this Glamrock Chica room, and yeah, and there's gonna be this arcade machine here. So, remember how when I made the video, and when I ran into there, I was standing over here and I said, oh wait, I thought that was Electro Swing. I forgot what video part it was, but remember when I said it sounded like Electro Swing from Flumpty? That's this. It's Chica's feeding frenzy, and that plushie should not have teeth. But so yeah, it's gonna be in this secret room in the bathroom, and you're supposed to, yeah, play and complete this game. So, but I've never played it before, so let's hope I can do it first try. All right. Okay. So let's see. We got shoot, boost. I don't know what that does, but. So I guess you're supposed to shoot at these things, right? Oh, you control it with the mouse, though. So yeah, you just swing the mouse around. Oh, jeez, this is gonna suck. Oh, jeez, why is... Okay, so yeah, I guess you just gotta survive all the waves, and then at the end, you'll get the reward. What are those things coming at us? Are those kids? Why are we shooting the kids? I hope I have more than 1 hit, though. If I only have 1 HP, then it's gonna suck. And I don't know how many waves there are, so I just kind of have to play until I win, I guess. Oh, okay, so, is this it? 'Cause this might be it. 'Cause this seems like it would be a boss. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die in a stupid way, come on, go away. Oh jeez, no. Okay, die! Wait, I had the boost. Oh, this boost just speeds me up, that's it, doesn't deal, at least I think it does, maybe it does more damage, but, yay, there we go! Alright, now what? I have 50 spray cans now. Whoa. Okay, so this is different. This is better, actually. Never mind, I don't know why I was scared for a second, but I guess I have a limited amount of these, so I have to keep collecting more. I guess enemies will drop them. But I'm gonna try to focus now because, you know, I've just almost died because I keep talking. What was that? Hit the cupcake. Get away, there's so much stuff. What do I have to do? Do I touch it? Cupcake is good, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, no, it was not good. That just summoned a bunch of balloons. Can I touch those? I can't hit them. I'm not touching them. I'm not risking it. Wait, is that... Oh, but all the enemies freeze, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, so touch the cupcakes, but you just gotta avoid the balloons. But all the enemies will freeze. Okay. Please. Please be the final wave. You gotta do this. Come on. I'm gonna use a... Oh. How am I supposed to dodge that? Oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. Come on. Yes! And that's it! Let's go, don't touch the balloons. No, they're trying to trick me. Get away. Please be it. Please be it. Let me out. There's no... Yes! I think that's it. Alright, and now, once we beat this, we should get... Come on. Yes!
It looks like a speaker box.
Glamrock Chica's voice box. And as you know, in the original Security Breach, Gregory took her voice box away and used it to upgrade Freddy. But, yeah, now we got it back, and we can go repair it. But first, I just want to do this real quick, show off what the full inventory looks like. I went back, I got all the fast coins, all the real-world collectibles, everything. yeah, this is what a full complete inventory looks like. Minus one thing, I'll say, but I'll get to that later. But if you're trying to 100% complete the game, this is what your inventory should look like, plus one more item, but I'll get to that later. So then now you're going to want to get to this part where you're at the final security node in Chapter 5. Remember this? Remember when I got stuck here for so long with the scissors? But yeah, you're going to want to deactivate that final one. Chica's going to come through now, but she's going to go into that bathroom. Shut the door behind her. Normally, what you would do is you'd go through here. But if you make the detour, you'll see her lying there on the ground. I never saw that, though. I never went in that room originally. But now that we have this, before if you walked up to her, I'm pretty sure she would have just killed you. But now that we have this, you can walk up to her. And yeah, we'll press E to repair voicebox.
Am I really doing this?
Ew. Yeah, don't touch that. That's nasty. Just leave it. Just place it on the ground and let her do it herself. She knows how to do it. Don't touch that.
That should do it.
Okay. But... so yeah, you get that little cutscene. She talks again. But other than that, that's it. There's nothing else comes to this. There's been theories that there was going to be like a secret scrap... not well, a secret it would have been, but it was a scrapped ending where like you help all the animatronics. Like, I remember when on my first video, there was a Gator Golf arcade machine, and maybe you were able to, like, get Monty's claws from that and Monty's legs, but we don't know. Nothing came of it. That so far, in the 2 weeks this game has been out, no one's found anything else to do with this. No one's found anything it connects to. It's just something you do, like, oh, that's cool, yeah, we did it. But, yeah, still interesting. And also, I don't think Glamrock Chica even appears again for the rest of the game from this point on, from Chapter 5. So, you know, it's like, you never get to really hear her talk. You just hear her say that one line and, you know, that's it. But yeah, very interesting. That's cool. Okay, now to answer the question that I know you're all wondering. Chris, why did this video take so long? Ruin came out 2 weeks ago. You finished Ruin like a week and a half ago. This video shouldn't have taken so long. Let me explain. So, when I went back through my profile 1, and I got all the collectibles and all the wet floor signs, because for this Glamrock Bonnie thing I'm about to show you guys, that's what I need to deactivate all the wet floor signs. So the ones I skipped because I was like, I feel bad and I don't think it will actually do anything. Obviously, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, it's going to do something. So it's for Glamrock Bonnie. So I went back through, I collected them all, but some of them, I do research, there's a bug that when you use chapter select, some of the ones you haven't deactivated yet are already shown to be deactivated. And as such, you are unable to deactivate them, so the count in the file can't go up to 27, and that final one will never spawn. So basically, this save file was basically soft-locked, and I couldn't get the Glamrock Bonnie thing. So I look at Dalko's video to see how he did it, and he glitched through it. He used cheats, but I didn't want to use cheats. But he said, apparently someone at Steel Wool told him that the patch for that would be out in a few days. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait a few days to make the video. It's been over 2 weeks, and there's still no patch. I eventually just caved in. I didn't want to have to restart because I had just gotten all the collectibles. I didn't want to have to do that all over again. I caved in, made a second profile. I'm not clicking chapter select, but made a second profile, went back through, got the wet floor signs from beginning to end, and this time it should be able to spawn. So, TLDR as to why the video took so long. There was a bug that wouldn't let me do the Glamrock Bonnie secret. Apparently the glitch was only going to take a few days, but it took longer than expected to fix. And, but yeah, we're here now, so let's do it. And finally, for the moment I've been waiting for, I just finished deactivating the final one in the new profile. I've been waiting so long for this bug fix to be released. I finally caved in. We've all been waiting. I finally caved in, started a new profile, and... is it there? Oh, yes! Look, guys, I did it. I even in the second profile, look, I even went in and got like all the items up to this point, except the Chica beak thing, because I didn't want to spoil myself before this video. But the final wet floor bot is here. And now I just deactivate it, and then this opens. Dude, I already know what's gonna be here. I already talked about it, but I'm more hyped that I finally just did this. You crawl through here. And there he is. Glamrock Bonnie. Oh, jeez. In the flesh. Or in the metal, I guess. In the decaying metal. Jeez. Yeah, look at this. This is a whole murder scene. They got bird poop on the wall. They got claw marks. Yeah, it definitely was Monty that killed him. That whole ride thing, that was all fake. There's no way. If he has claw marks like this, obviously. But, you know, yeah, that's it. And also another thing I've been waiting for. This is the item I was missing in my other profile. There's an item in here. The AR Helpy plushie. That's why I hate Helpy. I hate him so much. But yeah, this is the item that I was missing in my other profile and that I will never be able to obtain unless they actually do end up fixing it. But for now, I technically collected. So technically, I've collected all the items and done all the wet floor signs in Fnaf Security Breach Ruin. Well, not yet, because there's one more secret, actually. I haven't done all the wet floor signs yet. There's also, of course, you see how his eyes are glowing right now? Right? His eyes are glowing, which is like, maybe he's still alive, I don't know. They're glowing a similar color to the wet floor spots, actually. If we go through and deactivate them all now, all these 4, this is the last one. Right here. You hear a noise, and then, yeah, look. His eyes turn off. So I don't know what that was meant to be. I don't know what the wet floor signs, why there was crying kids in it. With it, my theory is that, because look at the way Monty was, acting. My theory was that that thing was the thing, the gondola thing is actually true. Monty looked up to Bonnie. But when the mimic, we find out, or before we thought it was Vanny and Glitch Trap, now we know it's, or not Glitch, yeah, Glitch Trap and Burn Trap, now we know it's the mimic. When his virus went around, he took control of Monty, because I think Bonnie knew something he wasn't supposed to, because think about it, all the wet floor signs are related to him, right? You heard the crying noises of kids when you were near the wet floor signs in the AR world. Is it possible that when Vanny was killing people under the guise of Mimic, are there dead bodies? Are there little kitty corpses inside of these wet floor signs? Or maybe not even that, just they possess it? You know, like similar to how they got stuffed in the original. The Mimic was mimicking William Afton stuffing kids and robots, so he would stuff the bodies inside these. And is it possible that Bonnie knew that? So Vanny and the Mimic sent Monty, who was possessed by the virus, to kill Bonnie and like bash his skull with a freaking bowling ball. Jeez. Wow. And like scratch him up. That's what I think happened. So I do think Monty is good and didn't want to kill Bonnie. And I think the gondola thing was true. But he got taken over by Vanny because Bonnie figured out something with the wet floor signs with the kids. And Vanny had Monty go in because Monty's like probably like the strongest of all the Glamrocks, and just take Bonnie out, and then hide Bonnie here, and then maybe the wet floor signs were still sentient and they're trying to like guide us to finding Bonnie, and every time you deactivate one, that's setting their spirit free. It's possible, but yeah, that's just my theory though. That's just what I think. It's very possible that I'm wrong. I also think that, you know, Markiplier's theory that Bonnie like died of like natural causes and Monty was just placing wet floor signs to prevent people from slipping. That's also, I would say, more plausible, but I don't know. Yeah, let's see what's through this vent. I feel like this might just be an exit. But I do want to just see. Yeah, it's just an exit. But yeah, that was Glamrock Bonnie, guys. Awesome. Like I said, I really wish I was able to get this in my original save file. I will go back and get it again, obviously, once the bug fix comes out, but yeah, that's really awesome. I love that. And now for the other moment you've all been waiting for, the 2 secret alternate endings. So Ruin has a total of 3 endings. We already got the main one where you go in the elevator with the Mimic, then the elevator, Gregory cuts the elevator and you plummet to your death. Game over. Not game over, but you know, then my baby, the love of my life, Roxy, comes over and is like, Casey, are you alright? And you know, it ends there on a cliffhanger. But there are 2 alternate endings. One of them is much easier to get than the other one. I'm going to do that one first right now. But yeah, and I could just continue from here. I'm back to my original profile, but yeah, you can just hit continue. Whoa, whoa, okay, no. It throws you straight into it. Okay, so run. You're gonna want to run, and there's gonna be one of these ways to the left. I think this is it, right? Could this be it? Nope, this is nothing. That is a dead end. I went the wrong way. I think I'm dead. Yep, I went the wrong way. Hey, we could talk about this. We could talk about this. Chill for a second. Right here. Oh, yep. Okay, so we're gonna try again now. This time we're gonna listen to Gregory the first time. Go, go, go. Yeah, so we go right. There should be another left turn, though. So let's see. Come on. Yeah, I hear him behind me. You're not helping. Left. That's nothing. Come on. What do I... Here, wait, here. No, that's nothing. That's nothing. Here? No, that's nothing either. Go, go, go. He's right there. Go, go, go. Come on. Left here. Left here. Oh, Freddy. It's Freddy. What'd I do? Oh, I can put the mask on.
I'm okay. I found a spot to hide.
Nuh-uh. That's the mimic talking. There's no way. This is the security breach from the security breach base game ending. That's the hill, right? Now, that's Vanessa there. Helpy too, but he's a loser. I don't care about Helpy. I wish the mimic got him. Who was that? That's it? There's nothing else. So you go up to the Freddy sign, it let me put on the mask, I put on the mask, and it put me in the... Was that the virtual world, I guess? Because that's... Yeah, it's the AR world. And then he says it's okay, he found a space to hide, but that was obviously the mimic. Because he said that voice line before, I remember. And then Casey's scared breathing. Because she's dead, that's just the virtual world. The mimic is still behind her, so she obviously died, and that was a dead end, so she's done. Yeah, that's weird. But... I don't think that was meant to be anything. I still think the elevator one, so far between these two, the elevator one is definitely the canon one. That was definitely just a fun, like, oh, did you notice this ending where you go to the Freddy? But, yeah, weird, but interesting too, I guess. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, so that just leaves one more thing left to do, and is to get that second secret alternate ending. Apparently, this ending is much more interesting, but also requires a lot more work than the other ending. So, remember how when I was in Chapter 7, when I was in Bonnie Bowl, I found that secret camera when I zoomed out on the camera station, and I was like, oh, is this a secret room? How am I supposed to get in there? Because you're not supposed to get into that room. That you need to find those cameras for this ending. Because I looked up, after I finished the game, I looked up what that room was to see if I could get in. And apparently it's for a secret ending, and there's a total of 4 cameras you were supposed to find throughout the entire game. So when I was replaying the game on my Profile 1 to get all the items and wet floor signs, I looked at every single camera station, I made sure to zoom out on every single one, and yeah, I found the 4 of them. I haven't actually done it yet. I've only already done the Bonnie Bowl one, because I didn't know what it was. But I haven't done the other 3, I just spotted them. I didn't actually do what you're supposed to do. So I could show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to make sure to go on Profile 1, because this one's already chapter select soft locked for the Bonnie thing, the Glamrock Bonnie. But I'm going to go through all the chapters that the cameras are in, and I'm going to show you guys where they are. Alright, so the first camera station, it's going to be this one, the first camera station you see in it's in chapter 1, it's going to be the first camera station you see, so it's going to take a while, I know, but you have to go through the entire, like, beginning part of chapter 1, and then eventually you'll end up here. Yeah, once he's far enough away, yeah, see, I hit zoom out, and you'll see this camera here. And all you gotta do is click it. And yeah, it looks exactly like the room from before. You click it, and this door will open up. And when you do that, I'd also recommend every time after you do this, you get to a save point. Because I don't know if it like will automatically save, but I would just keep progressing forward until the game saves. And then you could quit the chapter and move on. Alright, so the second one is going to be in Chapter 3 in the Gator Golf Catwalks. It's going to be by, if you're doing them in order, remember this one that I missed? It's going to be by this security node right here. It should be the third one if you're not dumb like me and you're doing them in order. It's going to be this camera station right here. And yeah, just like before, you click on it, you zoom out on the map, and you're going to see this hidden camera with the lines on it. Click it, door opens. Alright, so the third one is going to be in the Rockstar Salon area by the third security node. It's going to be on this camera station underneath what would have been the goat statue, but, you know, I don't know what they did to her, but it would have been here, but you need to, you know, deactivate the child node first. And, of course, I remember last time I was having trouble with this, because once you get to that, you have to, you know, do the mini game where you quarantine the secret things, the symbols, and the camera. So you have to do this all really fast so you can get to the next, so you can survive and get to the next save point. So that's what I'm going to try to do here real quick. I'm going to see if I'm able to do it. So deactivate it. I'm going to run to the camera station. You're going to want to do it first because if you get all the symbols first, it doesn't let you on the cameras. But, you know, just zoom out. And yeah, it's right here. The bottom. Oh, jeez, I hear him. That door opens now. Let's see if I could do it. Alright, and the last one, it's going to be in Chapter 7 in the Bonnie Bowl. You know, right by where the wet floor sign should have spawned if my profile one wasn't glitched. But it's going to be on this camera right here. This is the one we already got, but I'm going to show it off anyway. It's right by these little music men things, so you want to be careful when you get to it. So, you know, they're all camping right there, but... So we're going to creep over to it. Hope we don't die or they jump at me. Yeah, we're going to get to it quick. Yep. And... Yeah. Oh, nope. It relocked itself. But, yeah, right here. Perfect. There, perfect, yeah. And now that should make it so that all the doors are open. And just get to a save point, and then, yeah, you're done. Alright, so once you've got the 4 doors open from the cameras, you have to go to Chapter 9, like the other 2 endings, to get it. I read online that you're not supposed to continue, because this will put you right by where the Mimic chase starts, so... But you need to get to, like, before that chase even starts, so you have to actually go through it from Chapter Select and go to Chapter 9, so you can start from the beginning. Of course, that does mean, though, that I have to kill my boo, the love of my life, my baby, forever, Roxanne Wolf again. I know she comes back, but it still hurts even the second time, or that's the 3rd time, because I had to go back through before. That's the 3rd time. It still hurts. She does come back. You know what I also just realized? She likes Casey, because her birthday's on the 11th, which is number 1 twice, right? Because, you know, the 11th, that's 2 number 1s. My birthday is November 1st. 11/1. That's number 1 3 times. So if she's best friends with Casey, best friends, because Casey's birthday's on the 11th, because it's got 2 1s. If my birthday has 3 1s, that's why I'm canonically dating Roxanne Wolf. See, it makes sense. It's not a retcon. It makes sense for the lore. It makes sense. Okay, so I just remembered, actually, another thing that we have to do. We never actually listened to Candy Cadet's full story because I didn't find all the tokens. Apparently there were also tokens in previous chapters. I know that now, of course, because, you know, I went through the game, I got all the collectibles, so I have all the tokens. So, I decided, let's just quickly, like, go through his whole story and, like, listen to the story. So I checked, and where we left off with the story was the mother and her kid lived in the in a cabin. The mother would sing, there was a monster in the basement, but the mother said the monster could never get out, and the mother would sing every night when the boy was going to sleep. I'm just recapping it just in case he doesn't, like, restart the story and he continues from where we left off, but let's see. Yeah. Learn the lullaby. So yeah, I'm still thinking that, yeah, this is definitely the Mimic, because it's learning, you know.
The next day when Mother went out to find food, the monster sang the lullaby from the basement. The little boy heard the lullaby and opened the door.
Oh jeez, yeah. That's it, and it even made the FNAF 6, like, minigame complete sound. I love that. But, yeah, did that use the tokens? Oh, jeez, I'm gonna have to go back through and get those again. Oh, but it's fine, whatever. But, yeah, so I definitely think that story, from what it sounds like, where he lured her down, it's definitely supposed to be the Mimic, and the little boy is meant to be a little girl. It's meant to be Casey, obviously. I don't know if the mother is meant to represent... The mother could be, I don't know. I don't think the mother's meant to represent anyone in general. Maybe it could be Gregory, because the Mimic is mimicking Gregory, but I don't know, because I don't think Gregory knew about the monster. Well, Gregory seems to have known about the monster, so yeah, I think the mother is meant to be Gregory, the little boy is meant to be Casey, and the monster is obviously the Mimic. And yeah, just like in the game, the Mimic learned, instead of, like, being angry down here, and, like, you know, fighting when it was Burn Trap, and instead watched Gregory. Because if the Vanessa ending is the canon one, then the Mimic never got destroyed. Because if the Mimic is Burn Trap, then yeah, definitely the Princess Quest ending is canon. Because the Blob attacked Burn Trap, who was the Mimic. So I feel like, yeah, definitely the Vanessa ending, I think, is the canon one now. This is like, when I started this, I thought the Burn Trap one was the canon. I definitely think the Princess Quest Save Vanny ending is the canon one now. But yeah, in that ending, since you never actually interact with Burn Trap, instead of fighting him, the Burn Trap probably listened by looking at the cameras, watched how Gregory was, and then learned to mimic his voice and used it to lure Casey down to him. Instead of like, because the game, it was supposed to be, the mimic was possessing the animatronics, trying to get them to drag Gregory down, but it didn't work. So instead of growling, instead of being aggressive, instead of possessing the animatronics, trying to get them to bring Gregory to him, he instead just, when Casey showed up, mimicked Gregory to lure her down instead of forcing her down. So yeah, just like in the original game where the cadet stories represent something, this one it does too, and I think that's really awesome. So nothing different has happened so far. There's just this computer thing here. Oh yeah, you gotta put on the mask. I was like, why isn't it working? You gotta put on the mask first. You deactivate it. Nothing different has happened so far. Maybe this. Will you like survive this? Maybe. Nope. He gets sucked in. He still gets sucked in. He still dies.
Gregory, are you in there?
There's still the concrete. You gotta do this still. Alright, so we go through here like we did last time. Is this what's gonna be different? Because nothing's been different so far.
You saved me.
No, it's still the same.
I'm Gregory.
Oh, he looks different. Is that it? He's smiling now.
You're not Gregory.
He's got a devious grin. He's smiling now.
I'm Gregory.
What the heck? Is he taller too? I can't tell. Whoa, okay. What is that? He's got like a costume on now? Oh gosh. He got like a costume on now.
Cassie, can you hear me?
Oh, because the mimic in the books, he likes to wear the different costumes. Because, you know, he's mimicking. He doesn't actually have a suit of his own, so he's wearing a different suit. But, so yeah, that's fine. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Also, but that's not gonna stop the goat, Rox and Wolf, love of my life. That's not gonna stop her. The suit isn't gonna protect him. Oh, jeez, yeah. There it is. Oh, that's creepy. That's even worse. I kind of want to see what the jump scare looks like. I might let myself get jump scared. Yeah, come at me. How is my flashlight? I'm not supposed to have my flashlight. Give me a kiss. I want to see the jump scare. Whoa! Oh gosh, he just smacked me. Jeez. Yeah, that's awesome though. I really like that. Yeah, but here we go. Yeah, I don't know why I have the flashlight now. That makes this like significantly easier to do. Like really easier to do. But yeah, we gotta just keep going, get out of the cave area to when we get into that room spot, and that's where we should see the open doors. Keep going right. Yeah, I remember I kept getting stuck and running to walls, but with the flashlight now, it's so much easier. Look, he's not even close. I've got all the time in the world. But nothing that way. Oh, it's this, I think. You can't go. Yeah, that's all blocked. It's this. Yeah, look, all the doors are open. That thing was blocked now, but this is all open now. We go through here. Oh, jeez. To this room. What is this? Oh, he's right there. Go, 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 go. Get in. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What is this? Is he still coming? He's gone. There's nothing here. Wait, what do I do? Oh, is it this? Press the button. What is this? Lockdown. Is that the scooper? No, it wasn't. I love sister location. It is! No, it's not. That's different. It looks... Oh my gosh, it grabbed... What? Is it scooping him? Is this the Fnaf 6 music? Oh. Oh, he dead. Ouch. Yeah, he dead. Dude, that's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. Dude, I love sister locations. I always see people saying, like, they don't like sister location. It's, like, not the best FNAF game. You either love sister location or you hate it. I love sister location. It's my favorite one. That's so awesome. I don't know what that means for the lore because, you know, I know sister location's underground, but does that imply that that the FNAF 6 restaurant was built, like, close to this? Because we all know what happened is the reason this FNAF 6 building's underground is because when Henry burned it down, it went into the sinkhole, it went underground. They built the Pizzaplex on top of it. Presumably now, people theorize to contain the Mimic, they built the Pizzaplex on top of it. Does that mean that the FNAF 6 area was built above the FNAF 6, and when the FNAF 6 area fell down, it went like next to the FNAF 6 area, because that didn't look like the scooping room. No, that was not the scooping room. What am I thinking? That's not the scooping room. It doesn't look anything at all. Scooping room, you go through like, what's it called? Ballora Gallery? No, you don't go through Ballora Gallery. You go through Funtime Auditorium. You go through there, and then, yeah, and there's the hallway. That's like, is it like Henry's version of the scooping room? Because the FNAF 6 place was built by Henry. Well, William Afton built the scooper. Is that Henry's more advanced version of the scooping room? Either way, I love that, because I love sister location. That's so cool. Like, I didn't even react when he, like, jump scared and, like, slammed against the glass. Like, I didn't even react, so I was just, like, so in awe and, like, happy that they put the sister location thing in there. That's awesome. I love that. Of course, yeah, again, now looking at that, that's definitely not the canon ending, though. It could be, but the Mimic is presumably dead in that one. I would prefer the elevator one to be the canon one, because, you know, Roxy's there, my girl, my love, Roxy's there. It implies it's a cliffhanger that implies you'll get a sequel game where you play as Roxy with Casey, like how you played with Freddy and Gregory, and I would love that. But yeah, that's awesome. I talked so much more about this one than the other one. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. But I don't think this was the canon ending, no. I think the elevator one, the main one, is the canon one. And yeah, actually, Roxy doesn't even say Casey in this one. It just ends. But yeah, with that, guys, unless anything else gets discovered, this time for real, that was Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. I know I said this in the last video, but I want to say it again. I love this. This is gonna be possibly a controversial opinion, second favorite FNAF game. Sister Location is still on top for me, but this is definitely my second favorite FNAF game. It reassured my mind after Security Breach. I wasn't too sure that FNAF would do good in this free roam type horror stuff rather than like the Sin Survive type gameplay that the original games had. This has reassured me that FNAF can thrive if done correctly, and if the developers are given the time, FNAF can thrive off this style of gameplay. I love this. One of the biggest criticisms I've seen online for this game is it's much more linear than Security Breach, and yeah, that's true. And I don't want to make it sound like, you know, I'm just like sucking up to it, because the only thing I suck up to in this game is Rox and Wolf. But I want to say I like it better linear. I think that's an improvement, because that's what FNAF is. FNAF has always been, you sit in a chair night 1, you sit in a chair night 2. It's been the same thing, you just go forward. That's what FNAF is. And of course, it's important for it to not be too linear, but I think this is the perfect amount of linear. I like this. I think it's an improvement that it's linear, and that's why I really love this game. This game is so good, it encouraged me to go back and finish Security Breach. I told myself I wasn't going to do it because it was boring. I went back through and did it, and I actually enjoyed Security Breach more going back through. This game convinced me that Security Breach wasn't all that bad. It's still not even top 5 FNAF games. Still not even, it convinced me that it's not even that bad. But yeah, that's going to be it for Five Nights at Freddy's until Help Wanted 2 comes out later this year. If it comes out on Oculus, and if I'm able to get my computer to work, I'll try to record myself playing it. The sad part is that this might be a while until I see Rox and Wolf again. I've seen people saying that she's never going to come back and that the Glamrocks are done. No, that elevator cliffhanger where she said Casey, she's coming back, come on. I don't know if she'll be in Help Wanted 2, but she'll definitely be in a future FNAF game again as one of the main characters, the same way Freddy was with Gregory in the base Security Breach. But even if she does appear in Help Wanted 2, that's still not for a few months I'm going to see her again. So I feel like my love, it's best I send her off. I'm Portuguese. I don't actually speak Portuguese, so I'm going to try to pronounce this the best I can. I got it on Google Translate because I don't know how to say it, but the best I can pronounce it is Até nos encontrarmos novamente, maior amor. That's what you get, my message, Rox and Wolf. Yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.